Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to very own Shenanigans, Jukebox Shenanigans today.
Woo!
And we are continuing our epic The Musical Saga journey here, entering into the Thunder Saga.
Alright, alright!
Hey, whoever's editing this one, Thunder Crash! Thank you. He's not gonna do it, is he? Alright. So, again, with all of these ones, I have listened to and watched all the animatics for everything up until the Wisdom Saga. So I've seen everything from this saga. I have not seen the stuff from the Wisdom Saga yet. I have heard the Wisdom Saga, though. So I'm looking forward to this one. I know everything that's going to happen in the saga. Frank has heard some of the songs, a lot of them out of order. He's listened to everything up until Act 1 in order now.
Yes.
With the animatics. So he's a little caught up in the story. But
yes.
He has heard a few songs out of order, specifically in Act 2, so there are a few in this upcoming videos here, where Frank has seen, and he will let us know.
I know Act 1 now. Time for Act 2, me. I'm excited.
Woo! So today we're checking out the first two songs from Thunder Saga, Suffering, with the Animatic by GG!
GG, my God! Let's go!
Yeah! And then the second one, Different Beast by Xena.
Do we react to Xena yet?
I'm saying that? We have.
We have, okay.
I believe.
Sorry, Z.
Don't ask me which one it is, because I don't remember. But we have. I remember saying the name.
Alright.
Editor, throw up the video here. Whichever one that was. Thank you. Now, Suffering was a song that wasn't, like, in my top 5, but it definitely grew on me as being one of my favorites. It's not my favorite, but it's up there. So I'm excited for you to finally hear this one, because you've never heard this one.
Nope, I never heard Suffering, so... I've suffered in my life, but never heard the song Suffering.
Okay, well, I mean, who hasn't? I mean, comment down below if you've suffered.
Comment down below how much you suffered. Oh, man.
With that being said, it's time to start with Suffering, but make sure you go down and check out the original song by Jay and the animatics for both Suffering and Different Beast. Go.
Oh, wow, okay, that was cool. Immediately different style. Oh, is this a Penelope feature? God. Can we pause this real quick already? Sorry. Just, again, Gigi has my favorite art style of all the animatics we've seen. I love her character design. They're really crisp, really clean. It's fun. I can tell Gigi had a lot of fun with this already. And look at these colors, man. The purple fading nicely into the blue, into the cyan, into the white on top. Oh, it's just beautiful. Ah, okay. Okay.
Odysseus.
Do you miss me? I have. Maybe. I don't know. What have you done for me lately?
Miss you? I've never met you before in my life.
Who are you? Oh, is this a siren? Wait a minute! Hold on. Is he getting tricked by a siren right now? Because don't they have a son, not a daughter?
Look, the beginning of the song said Penelope, bro. You're overthinking too much here.
Am I? I don't think I am.
There were other things that were written out of the canon, okay?
Okay. Alright. Dang, comment, Jay.
Maybe Jay was like, he needs a daughter for this scene, and now he has a daughter.
Maybe. I'll go with my siren theory.
But only if you answer a question or two. Of course.
Alright.
Okay, so let's say I was on.
Oh, okay. First of all, love bringing this to the actual Greek art style. That was cool. Sorry, that just popped in my head. I think
Just
I'm trying to remember because when I first listened to these songs before we did the reactions, I had the playlist on and I put on shuffle, so everything was
stupid.
whatever I listened to was out of order. I might have heard this song. I don't remember entirely. But I think I actually might have heard this song. So I remember the whole thing of like jump in the water and we'll have fun. But like also doesn't sound familiar. I don't know if this sung in a different song as well. I haven't seen the anime.
I mean, there is another song about water.
Okay, so maybe I'm thinking
It's
of
called
that
an
song.
Ocean Saga.
Yeah.
It's possible it was the other one.
Alright, so breaking it down first. Right now we have I think Odysseus is even like something's up here. Let's see what he does. Let's see, is he the thinking Odysseus or is he the open arms or is he gonna be the actual monster he wanted to be last song?
I don't know, but I just love the duet between Odysseus and Penelope.
Yeah, the siren.
Just the
You answer a question.
let me see if I can find it again. Hold on. That part right there. I will take the suffering from you.
You.
Know that I prefer. So the you matching up there is just
It's
amazing
a
work.
nice bridge into the next
Yeah.
vocal.
It's if you guys are watching my camera instead of Frank's, because I don't know why you'd be doing that. He's the one reacting to this for the first time. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. All right, let's keep going to Greek art style Odysseus.
Fine. But only if you answer.
You know why I'm thinking this isn't Penelope?
Okay.
Here's why. What was Penelope's motif or theme? It was the violin, right? Or her instrument, rather. It was the violin. I get to hear that. I'm hearing piano. I'm hearing guitar. I'm not hearing the violin yet, so
You could be just missing the violin.
maybe. I don't hear it though. I could be deaf. Let's see.
So let's say I was on the run or hiding from I don't know Poseidon, and let's say he walked away home with giant waves and giant storms. How am I to evade him?
I love the cutesy style of him like describing everything. It's so fun. Also,
my favorite part is it. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, it's in pure contrast to. I like how when she's what Gigi has going on here is when Odysseus is recounting events that happened in the past. He's using the Greek art style, but the current version of him is the obviously her art style, which is slightly different. I think it's a cute little detail.
Yes. My favorite part is the one where he goes, where he finishes speaking and she just responds with,
Poseidon, and let's say he blocked away home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no!
oh no.
You poor thing.
I know.
Oh, why don't you come into the water and become a merfolk
Get in the
with me?
water.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
No.
This is your only way.
Aha! Knew it!
I know I'm right about this.
Thank you, Gigi, for confirming my suspicion. Okay. Also, I want to go. Can we go back a sec? Yeah, another. Okay. There's something. Can we go back to the start of her verse? Oh yeah. Okay. Here's what I wanted to talk about. I started noticing that Gigi is starting to put in more mouth animations. That's very cool. Just wanted to point that out. Okay.
Yeah, you can really see like the journey from, you know, the epic journey from Horse the Infant to now.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
have
point
a
out
few.
a motif.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna point out a motif that has been sprinkled out throughout, but I've for some reason I always fail to comment on it every time I hear it. So I'm not gonna fail to mention it this time. I will mention it. But also a place that Poseidon's scared to roam. All right. It's the danger approaching motif.
Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! No, Will Robinson! Danger!
Which we heard and had pointed out to us most times. In Horse and the Infant, when we mentioned the violin, someone commented on that one, letting us know that the violin at that point is playing the danger motif because this is right before the vision. Right, and then we hear it again in the Cyclops saga, and again in the Ocean saga, and again in the Underworld saga. I don't know where it is in the Circe saga, but I know it's probably in there too. And now we're here in Suffering. There it is. This one is so plain as day. It's so out there in front of you.
You know what I'm kind of picturing right now. I don't know if anyone's seen this. The episode of SpongeBob where they're going clam fishing, and they start playing the theme, and Mr. Krabs tries to stop them from playing the theme. I feel like that'll be Eurylochus. Eurylochus. Stop! We lost enough men.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and
I
terrified.
would take the suffering from you.
Ooh, for you I would die, but can't you let me stay
I
dry?
could take the suffering from you.
You should come onto the ship, we'll jump out the same
I
time.
will take the suffering from you.
The things I do for you.
Yep. I knew it. Well, it's like,
You got it way too early though. Where's the fun in that?
I'm sorry.
The song literally
Okay.
just started and you went, "Is that a siren?" Anyway, I'm pretty sure my face. You should have seen my face when you said it. I was like, no.
I know. So the second I heard your no, I'm like, yeah, I got it. I was right. Okay, so I have heard the song before, just not in order nor understanding of the story. Right now, this takes place after his trip to the underworld. Do we know like a canon, like how much time has passed? I'm assuming
No.
it's not. Okay. Okay, then yeah.
It's
Also,
been at least 12 years since he left home.
yeah, I know that part. Oh, yeah, in this version, right? And in the actual story, it's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, sirens are some of my favorite creatures from mythology, because you'll be surprised how many mythologies have sirens in it. Celtic, Greek, Roman kind of copies and things, so Roman has it too. Even to, like, Old English tales and stories, like fisherman stories. Yeah, sirens are probably pretty fun. Especially if you
I'm
like
actually gonna go a
nautical
little bit
tales.
further because you can see some of the original art that
Yeah.
Gigi has drawn.
I like how
here.
I like how she didn't use that concept because it gives us more. She's tricking us for longer.
It gives it away. Yeah, it gives it away. It would give it away way too fast.
Yeah. So that's, at least the one on the left would definitely give it away faster.
You're gonna tell me that the one with his mouth open and sharp claws being like, is not gonna give it away.
Well, I would assume that's like a transformation one, not so much the first thing you would see.
Right.
I'll give Gigi some credit here, okay? I got you,
I
Gigi.
mean,
Don't
I'm
worry.
giving credit to it. It's great artwork. It's great artwork.
No, yeah, Gigi always knocks it out of the park. Every animatic, always
Without a
excited to
doubt.
see her
Without a
stuff.
doubt. Without a doubt. GG, if you're watching this, hi, GG. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell now why this one kind of ranks a little higher on my list of like, songs. Just the duet and the playfulness with, Odysseus being like, oh, Penelope, why?
Yeah, and what's fun is both of them are being playful. Usually it's like one-sided with Odysseus, as we saw with the Cyclops and with, what's her name? Circe's. Just those two, right? I'm thinking
No,
of
he was kind of like that.
He was kind of playful with
Poseidon, because he was like,
but not for the same reasons.
Well, in the same concept with the Cyclops, he was like, oh, I'm nobody, right?
Yeah, we
And
saw
then when
that.
he gets to Poseidon,
We see the
Poseidon's like,
Odie
unless you
grin.
apologize, and he's like, yeah.
The grin of lies!
Odie is like, the grin of lie. Odie is like, Poseidon, we meant no harm, we only hurt him to disarm him. It's like,
Oh yeah, it's Poseidon who did it.
he was doing this thing of like, saying what he thinks people want to hear to try to get out of a situation. Which it has a similar feel here.
Yeah.
Here.
Whenever Odysseus is playful, just assume he's lying. It's too good to be true, darn it!
So at the end here, we obviously saw him draw his bow. Where do you think this goes?
I'm gonna think he's gonna A, kill or B, at least attempt to kill the siren. I'm trying to remember how sirens work in Greek mythology, because usually you just don't interact with them and then they'll leave you alone at a certain point, or you actually have to kill them. It depends on the mythology, but this is Greek, so I'm not sure how they work, because I don't know Greek mythology that well. But I'm going to assume he's going to fight the siren. And I would assume that he's probably better equipped to fight the siren than he would be, I don't know, half the deities that he came across.
Yes, so now we're getting into our second one here, second song, Different Beast.
Interesting.
With the Animatic by Xena.
Alright, I know for sure I have not heard this one nor seen Animatic for this one. I know that for sure. Okay.
Let's cut this charade. You are no wife of mine.
Yes.
You've been trying to take my life this whole time.
Oh, yeah, we have recognized it. It's recognized style now. Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
It,
But also, I just love the jump on the my,
Whole time.
I didn't go back far enough. Hold on.
You've been trying to take my life
It's on
this
trying,
whole
but
time.
try to take my...
I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren.
I love the design of the siren here. This is a cool
this
looking
design
siren.
here? It is. Oh, it's such a great design.
Oh wait, okay. I'm not sure if at least in Greek mythology, if sirens have this or not. But you notice on top here,
Yeah, the little light.
the little light thing. That's from like I think it's called the anglerfish.
An anglerfish.
Yeah, so that's cool. Then it's just another trap that sea creatures have. So
I don't know
plays
if this
really
is
well
true.
to that.
I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is true, so don't take my word as fact here. But also, you would think light, right?
Right.
Usually what has lights when you're out at sea? Lighthouses, things that direct you so you don't crash onto shore.
Yeah.
Right? So this light could be something that's like leading people towards them. It's like, oh, it's a lighthouse. Like, there's an island over there.
Yeah, because so usually sirens will sing.
Right.
Will sing a
Well,
song
that I know,
to
but I'm
attract
saying it
those
could
in,
be like
or they will use their what's it called? Okay, well, what's the PG way of calling it? I guess their physical attractive appearance.
And don't underestimate the importance of body language.
To lure lonely sailors into kills. And I guess your point of the anglerfish could work if that's actually what they had in the mythology. In their sirens, because, like you said, a light could be a lighthouse. They think it's just further away than it is. Maybe they come up to crash against the rock. But either way, it's a really nice detail if it is or isn't.
Right. Alright, let's see what Odysseus has to say now.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water.
Wait. that melody and the drums, that was from another song, right? I feel like we heard that somewhere in Ocean Saga.
It's war drums. We have heard it before.
Was it Full
Can't place
Speed
where it's from.
or Storm?
It might have been full. It might. Well, Storm had a use the same style of stuff from Full Speed Ahead, so it might be Full Speed Ahead.
Okay. If you
That I'm not sure of.
I'm sorry, it's been a while since we reacted to this. Comment down below if it is from a different
Where it's
song.
from, if it is
Yeah,
from something
yeah.
else.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. I did such a great job at that point, Frank. He changed the canon.
But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks,
So he is gonna be the monster now.
you didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now.
Ah. Okay, pause this for a sec. Can we go back to where she's tied up? The siren. Okay, right here. Look at the eye real quick. A little red in the eye. Could be a reach. But in the Cyclops, also had, like the red eye, and whenever Odysseus was turning into the monster, red eye. So I guess that's gonna be a recurring theme. Now now from the last song he said, "I will be the monster. I will be I said monster." So
It was 2 songs ago, but yeah.
it's 2 songs ago? Okay, so sorry. 2 songs ago, he said he's going to become the monster. Now we're seeing him become the monster because not only does she have the red eyes, but if we go to the next frame, he does as well. I think that's very, very good visual cue.
Now, no more of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from
Right.
We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you. We've been away from home for about 12 years or so.
See, right there, that's my proof that Pt13 was the calendar holder.
His calendar holder confirmed.
More foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens singing sailors to their dooms. We filled ours with beeswax. That's how we resist your song.
So now we're getting the tactician back. Now we're getting Odysseus the tactician back. And now he's more aggressive as well. Very cool. That's my point.
Okay. At the end of Act 1, right, we come back to Suffering. At the end of Suffering, right, the song ends, and we hear, "Tactical Odie, inbound!"
Deploying tactical Odie.
Oh, sorry. Ooh.
Tactical Odie.
Tactical Odie, inbound.
I'm gonna use that from now on. Tactical Odie.
We filled ours with beeswax. That's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island.
There you go.
The strategy, the tactician is back. Can we just talk about how he read the lips and phrases? I can't read lips, so that has to be hard.
Yeah, I think he means by reading the lips of Cyrus is he's kind of looking in between what she's saying.
No, he literally had to read their lips because he had the beeswax in his ears, so he can't hear it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, that makes sense.
Otherwise he'd probably fall to the spell of the song and then jump in the water, right?
Right. Oh, okay. So
Everyone put the
Okay.
beeswax in so that they don't hear the
yeah,
song.
I know he told his guys to do that because in the Animatic, at least I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it of him having it
Yeah,
in his ear.
so He
Because
did put it in his ear.
okay, because there is different versions of Sirens. I know typically like they sing this song and some but some versions I think you can actually avoid it yourself as long as you don't fall trap to it, but it's very difficult. That's why I was thinking like maybe that's what they're doing, but if it's
no,
working if it's working like a
he
full
actually-
spell, then okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, he actually put the beeswax in so we can't hear anything. In the actual mythos, they all tied themselves to the mast, and he tied himself to the wheel to steer the ship. So this is a little bit different from the actual mythos of the story.
You know, even if it's outside, even though it's different from the mythos, I kind of like this better.
No, of course, this one is better, like for the story.
Yes, for
right? It
Jay's
progresses the
story
more
of
than just
this
him
brilliant
being tied to
tactician. This
Yeah,
seems,
it
this is
works
a lot
better than him just being tied to a steering wheel.
I just picture the scene from Tangled with Flynn Rider's tied to the. Alright.
All right, let's see what Odie does now.
Bringing back the monster. Monster. What was it, man? What was the song?
So
What makes him?
so it's
what is,
monster, and it's that's the song where he turns into the monster, and then pulling back to
Troy Saga, the
Just
song,
a Man.
Just a Man. That was
Just
it.
a Man.
The artwork from Just a Man for the shadowy figures with the white eyes, which we also saw in the mirror shot and the baby.
Well, this is a different animator too, so they're now taking inspiration from that, I guess.
I wonder
Or,
if
you know, it's
that
just a
was a
better
cue
shape.
from Jay. If he asked him to keep that.
It's-
If not, that is an excellent detail thrown in by Z here as a tie.
Yes.
Now we're the monster.
Also, yeah, man-made monsters, not even monsters. They're
Just
man-made.
man-made monster.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing I want to bring up. So Penelope, Siren Penelope, in Suffering goes, "I will take the suffering from you."
Oh, now they're doing the revised version of that.
So when she does it, she goes down and then up, ends on a higher note, right? I will take the suffering from you, right?
That's down.
From you, right? And then
Suffering from you.
and
Yeah, they go
they
lower.
bring it down to show like the two separate sides of like, you know, like I'm trying to be nice so I can lure you here, where they're like, nah.
Yeah, we're not.
We ain't being
We're
nice.
not falling
We're
for
done.
that BS. I like that musical cue from Jay. And also, usually, typically, the further down you go down the scale, it's like more of a monstrous or bigger
Yes.
being. So that's awesome. That's great mixing from him. Yep, sorry.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife.
I love the shadow on the back of him here. That's-
Made a mistake like
the shadow work is so good.
my life. I can't take
Oh, it is.
It's like getting darker as he's talking too. It's slight,
Yeah.
but it gets darker as he's
And you
talking.
can
Like, the
feel
more he
the
thinks
music
about the
kind of-
mistakes.
You can also feel the music kind of get closer, like closer and closer, like as it like pulls into this point. Also, just his comment here, right?
Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my
I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life.
Yes, not my crew.
Not
my
even it
friend.
cost some lives. It's like
Almost
it almost
my
cost
life.
my life, right?
Like,
With
going back to-
it kind of shows.
Going back to Monster, he's saying, "I will do whatever I have to do to get back to my wife."
Yes, it's not like he no longer cares about anyone else. It's me. It's my way or the highway.
It's my way or the ocean current.
It's my way or the ruthlessness is mercy upon us.
I was just about to say it's either my way or Poseidon.
You wouldn't have scared me. I made a mistake like this. It almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails. We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
Just ruthlessness. Cut their tails off of their bodies. Throw them back in the water. Let them drown.
Not even a quick execution like beheading
Nope.
or shot to the heart.
Drown them.
Or like stab. None of that. Just not only does he want to kill them, he wants them to suffer. This is now Odysseus taking out his I guess I know aggression's a word we can use here, but also his what's the word?
He's a monster.
Yeah, it's a monster. But it's like everything building up to this point, all that frustration, his frustration, he's taking out his frustration on
There
him.
you go.
I knew
Yes.
it would come eventually.
Yes. Just ruthlessness, man. He's learned the lesson. Ruthlessness is mercy upon himself.
You have to stuff your heart with steel wool and tinfoil. You must be ruthless. You must be absolute. Remember, always you are the exterminator. Say it.
I am the exterminator.
Say it like you mean it.
I am the exterminator.
Louder.
I am the exterminator.
Well, I'm just gonna see how it plays out.
Oh, yeah, no, another big thing. Here. Listen to the words.
Water. Let them drown.
The combination from monster of him and the beast. Now we bring the two art styles together, the black and white chalk, almost look like chalk, I guess. That color scheme, bringing it back into each other as he's executing this order. Very nice call to the monster. Thank you.
Did you hear the lyric switch?
Yes, he is now the
From-
monster.
Yes.
He
It's no longer we are the man-made monsters. It's he is the
now-
man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. Right? It's
If
now
Jay
'cause at this
hasn't-
point.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Jay hasn't made it clear by this point that from this point on, it's going to be Odysseus looking out for himself more so. This would probably be one of the major pointers. Of he is now this. He. Because what
Right,
happened
and what
in
I-
Troy Saga, it was we. In, what was the next one? No,
Cyclops.
Cyclops
Cyclops.
Saga. We. Then you go again.
Well, so actually with that one, it was remember us,
Us. We.
remember them, remember us, remember me, right? Where eventually at the end he's like, no, you know what? Remember them, remember us, but most importantly, remember me, right? Where now we fully get this now, where he's no longer like remember them, remember us, remember me. It's no, just remember me.
And I like how
Actually, don't remember me, just
he
die.
put the target on his back at first. This is kind of like a flip on that. Not that he's changing the target so much, but he was putting the target on himself to take it off of his men. Now he's putting the target on him. Now he
He's not even he's like put the target on me, then I'll kill you. Now there's no target.
exactly, yeah, pretty much. It was, yeah.
You know, what I was gonna say is this also shows because it's the crew that is singing this, right? Odysseus has no line during this chorus. Is after this order that the crew starts to realize, okay, that might be a little too far, right? Like I would not have given the order to drown them. If I was
Yeah.
gonna kill them, I would kill them quickly. So it's like, oh well, you know, we might be the man-made monsters, but he is the man-made monster. Like.
Oh, wait a minute. That line, the man-made monsters, could actually mean Odysseus is making them to be monsters as well. Because the man-made
Yeah,
monster,
yeah.
so he's
Well-
given the order to do this, what we would think monstrous act.
Yes.
Okay.
Right? Where it starts off with them agreeing because they're like, yeah, like
Yeah, screw these
I
guys.
I was like, yeah, let's just kill them because they're a threat. You know, even if we let them go, they might follow us and they might try to get us later. You know, let's just get rid of the problem. Where now he's like, let's drown them, let's make them suffer, and they're like, okay,
Red flag,
Relax.
crimson.
flag on the play,
Fuck.
false start. Wait,
False start,
flag
go
on the
back
play.
a couple nautical
Roughing-
miles.
Roughing the passer. Odysseus.
This side comes up in a referee outfit. Penalty. Go back. 40,
Penalty.
what?
No.
1,000 nautical miles. Big wave.
Flag on the play, number 1, Odysseus, roughing the sirens, go back.
Unnecessary
Go back
roughness.
5 yards.
Siren.
Unnecessary roughness. hey, if any one of you can animate out here and wants to take
Oh,
that and make that
please,
an
that'd be
animation,
great.
I would please do. That's
Post it in our
hilarious.
Discord.
Post it in our Discord. Send it to Jay. I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to see it. It's hilarious. Thank you. Alright.
Go.
Alright, let's keep going.
I don't know if they're
Sushi
gonna.
tonight.
Sorry, what was it?
I said we're eating sushi tonight.
Dude, I need sushi.
You and I had the same thought. Okay, I was about to ask, I don't think they're gonna show, but do you think they kept the tails for food?
They might have.
I mean,
It's fish.
it looks like fish. It might taste like
It probably,
fish.
you know.
And they were
it
trying to
doesn't
feed
taste like
600
fish.
men at one point. Well, not anymore,
Look.
but
Now it's 40. It's 43.
it's 43. Okay, they're hungry too.
42.
You know? They need some
It's
provisions.
42. There's 42 men left in this command.
Oh man, you know what would suck if one of the ships that got sunk like had the fleet spice rack. I don't know if that came to my mind. We need salt. It was in like boat 45. Dang it!
Hey, do you guys have the pepper? Like, can someone pass the pepper? We don't have any pepper. What do you mean? It's on the spice rack. Yeah, no, that was on ship like 16.
Oh, come
What
on!
was this?
Odysseus, Odysseus jumps into the water to fight Poseidon for pepper and salt.
Pepper.
Woo! Wait, back that up, back it up a couple. Okay, one more, right there. Play it again.
Gotta love Jay. Just gonna say that right here. Just.
Is that a siren in the background? Like, underneath everything, screaming? Is that what that is? Because
It is, yeah.
that's awesome. Pause for a sec. I'm sorry. I could say this for the end, but I gotta say this for forget it. Jay is so good at pyramid building when it comes to
Oh,
music.
he's so good at it. He's
Is
so good.
every
And
layer
when
is
he-
crisp, it's clear, and
As-
it mixes in so well. Oh,
As we go further on from this point, it gets even better from this,
golly.
and it's just beautiful.
I wonder.
You know, and this is me only talking about Thunder and Wisdom, right? I have not heard the Vengeance Saga yet. I'm not gonna listen
And
to
the new
or
one
watch
just
anything
dropped
about it
this-
until we
this
actually.
recording, too.
That's the Vengeance Saga.
Oh, you said Vengeance? Okay.
Yeah. Like I haven't seen it. I haven't listened to it. I've tried my best to avoid spoilers. I was so close. I was free on Halloween night. All right. I did what I had to do that day. I went home, and the live stream was there, and I was like, oh, I can click on this, and I clicked on it, and I sent a screenshot to Frank, and I was like, oh, I'm so close. I could just stay.
I was
I
gonna
could
be
stay,
so
and he said
mad
no,
if
and
you
I was
did
like,
that.
oh, you know what? I won't. But I Also listen to the playlist on Spotify, and it was a good thing that I decided to change all the songs out of that playlist, because immediately the next day they were all in there, and I was like, oh, can't listen to those. So that's gonna be a fresh start when we get over there.
Alright.
But Jay, great, wonderful, wonderful. Also, fantastic vocals.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, it doesn't have to be
I gotta
said. I mean, we can say it all the time, but Jay is
No, I'm
an
gonna say it all the time. I don't
amazing
care.
singer. He's really a great singer. He's got a lot of great singers in this as well, but he himself is a great singer.
Yes, and I don't have my piano with me anymore, so I can't even go to like try to figure out what that top note that he's hitting. But hey editor, what's the note? I'll have Rod put it there.
Woo! That little run. Okay, Jay, fine. Oh,
Just-
Odysseus. That's a great ending for. Oh man. Oh.
Just the crew saying his name at the end is just amazing.
Now I wonder, are they saying it to like call him out to stop him? Maybe, maybe not. Just.
I
Just,
think
I
what
just
they're
like the
doing here
name
is
switch.
in the same way that they did it in Cyclops, where he finally says his name. Right, they're putting a name to the character. Right, now they're putting a name to the monster. Right.
Oh, okay. Yep. That
Right,
makes
so
sense.
there's like,
I like
so
your
there's like
theory
now
better.
we're seeing Monster Odysseus, right?
Right.
And it's now the first saga, right, of second act, right? And they're finally like, oh, Odysseus, which is also in the same rhythm that they did in Full Speed Ahead for Eurylochus.
Ah, okay. See,
Right.
I forgot. Ah, very nice.
There you
Man,
go. As I
J-
talk, that
ah.
things come to my head.
Jay's putting Easter eggs and connections in the music itself. You
Easter eggs. It's only November.
You sly.
The look
You
like that.
sneaky. I wave my finger at
And-
you.
As we get further along, obviously there are more sagas or end songs for him to reference as we go further in. So there's gonna be a lot more for us to hear now as we go through.
Yeah, that's it. I love how he ties in the older songs to the newer songs too.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be done, but it makes the piece so much better. Because now
Yeah, and it really-
we get, even if we don't know this, or we didn't have the visuals, or we didn't know the story completely. If you heard that melody before, you now know this is a different. Something's changed about that. Whatever theme that was has been changed now.
Yeah, and it's also connections because, oh, my mind just had another epiphany. The reason that the end of the song is Odysseus in the same rhythm as Eurylochus is from Full Speed Ahead is because they are now leaving where they had the sirens going full speed ahead. So it's connecting back to them on the ship and moving along.
Right.
Right? So if we ever hear it again, we can assume that it's because they are in fact going full speed ahead. Right? So it's just genius writing to use Full Speed Ahead, a song from all the way at the beginning, to say, hey, we're on a boat.
We're on a boat!
We're on a boat!
I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat! I'm on a boat!
Yeah, I mean, he could have done that, you know, at the end of every song. Anytime they're on the boat, we're on a boat! But I feel like this way is a little bit more subtle.
Just like a funk edit. Just, we're on a boat. Sorry.
We're on a boat!
Yeah, but and again, it's this great character development that he's using music to portray, because like I said before, it's the when we last heard that melody, the character was like this. Now this character is just monster, evil. Well, we say evil, I guess. Evil, just like more serious.
He just told some.
We see the character development happening. We see it. Not only do we see it, but we also hear it because of that. So he really is.
You can also
a genius.
You can also tell from when he says, throw them back in the water, let them drown. You can tell the way that he uses his voice at that moment.
Oh, the vigor in that.
It's deep. It's
venom.
like a lower note than he's like really ever really sung before, and it's like the grit and the growl, and they're just.
He adds a lot more venom into Odysseus' singing when he's not trying to trick them, when he's being flat out serious. Yeah, and theatrical singing, the added element of it is acting. So, him putting this character into every lyric, into every song, into every voice, because he does do a multiple, I think, right? He does Odysseus and a few others.
It's mostly just like the chorus. Like he used his voice for the Cyclops. It was his voice just pitched down a lot.
Did he play?
Did
he play Poseidon?
Nope, that is Steven Rodriguez.
Really? Okay, because when I listened to it, it always sounded similar.
If I said his name wrong, I'm so sorry. His name is on that track though, because he is in it. He is playing Odysseus in it. But it was Steven. Which did an amazing job.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, it's great music, epic. It's great animatics from the fans, and it's great casting. So far, every character that we've seen is great casting, because when you hear their voice, even if you don't see the animatic, you can picture who they're supposed to be. Oh
right?
yeah,
With
you
the
get a vibrant
you get
image
that
in your
great
head.
and yes, so it's just just great all around.
Something that we used to, back when we played music, or at least when I played, music. Whenever I was playing a piece, I could almost like envision colors coming out of the piece, and first of all, the animators for the animatics are visually give you that, and I had to imagine. I don't know again if Jay ever said anything and what colors to use, but the animators are picking the right colors for the right scenes for the right moments, and it you could tell there's a lot of heart in it, and that's the thing. This is why this project is so good. Is people that are genuinely want to work on this, all collaborating,
and genuinely want to
coming
see it
together.
finished.
Exactly, and they want the best possible product. Now I know there's a bunch of different animatics for each song. And we've been
there's no like one true one. There are some in the live stream, right? That you didn't really watch. There are one things called canon animatics, which in the live stream is shown as this is canon. This happens.
Okay.
There are parts of each song that does not have anything animated, which means that what was shown so far from the animatics is not canon. It is not actually what was happening.
Okay.
Right? I have not seen the live stream for this saga, so I don't know what is and what is not. I have seen part of the live stream for Wisdom Saga, and it was literally just the first song. And I can probably comment it more then. But that is suffering and.
Well, my headcanon is Gigi. Gigi's within canon. Okay.
Gigi is in canon. Gigi is
Gigi is canon.
Is there just on the ship? It's the canon.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be cute. It's just like a picture of the boat, each cannon, for each canon artist.
That would be so cool.
I
know they've been working on this project, but just like a little thing to like show thanks for all.
Yeah, it's like a banner idea, so that'd be cute.
Jay, if you see this, even though I'm sure you're not going to do that for all these animatic artists, please, because that'd be
very cute.
That is a great idea. Anyone that you've taken their animatics from and made it part of the canon, do that, because that is just awesome.
That'd be a really cute idea.
That is awesome. I wish I could draw, because then I would do it and I would send it to him, but I can't draw.
Or
So-
not, unfortunately. That's why we react.
If you guys... If you... That's not all we do. You know it.
I know.
But if you guys can draw, and you want to do that for Jay, and send it to him and tell him that the idea came from... Just... Even if you don't want to tell him it came from us, just send it to him, because I feel like that'd be cool.
That'd be cute.
I feel like he'd enjoy it. But that is Suffering and Different Beast, guys. We are going to end this episode here, but we're going immediately after this, because when we record sagas, we go straight through, right into the next songs, even though they're different episodes. We're going straight into the next two songs, which I'm not going to name. I'm actually not going to tell the names at the start of the next episode, because I want these to be a surprise for Frank.
Ooh.
So, with that... Hey there, Honest Fam. If you enjoyed the chaos and fun today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild adventures.
Remember, if you let us shenan once, we'll shenan again. So stick around for more last and unexpected twists.
Got any ideas for our next shenanigan? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep it honest and keep it fun.
Goodbye.
Peace.